Howdy, y'all. So, I'm going to try these oil pastels out first. I got these from Dollar General for $5, and there are 15 pieces, and these are from the Crafter's Closet brand. So, if I can get this open. Oh, well, that went well. Okay, good thing I have a drawer for these. So, this is what they look like. There's 15 colors. So, that was a struggle to get that open. Okay, so, here we go. Alright, got them. I win. Alright, so we're going to find a test sheet. And we're going to start with, I guess this is pink. So these have wrappers, but some of them, like the first one, like was falling off. And the first one was not really super oil pastel-y, if you know what I mean. Which is fine, because the rest of these are like butter smooth. So let me swatch these. Okay, that one is like the first one. So here's the one so far. Let's do, oh, yellow is butter smooth. This is brown. Oh, that's really smooth. And we've got green, a darker green. Ooh, that's, oh my, I like that. That's actually really pretty. So I very rarely work with oil pastels, so I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I really love these because I have no bias because I don't use oil pastels like ever, but I do like these. I will say these are good for $5. So here's all of the swatches. White is towards the bottom. But honestly, with the exception of like 2 of them that were kind of iffy on the swatch test, I would say these are pretty good. But like I said, I don't really use oil pastel, so I don't know how they're supposed to like really work, I guess, but I like these, so that's what they look like when they're open. So the next thing I wanted to show you all was, I'm going to take this piece of paper out because I got some acrylic paint also from Dollar General. So let me close my sketchbook here. Here we are. So we've got acrylic paint from the Art Skills Crafter's Closet brand, and there's 8 colors. So let's open this. Now it says it has a built-in paint palette. So like a built-in mixing palette, which I guess is cool. And there's the built-in mixing palette. That's what it looks like. So we've got crimson. So let me pop these out and I will show them to you guys. And like I said, there's 8 colors. So we've got red, crimson, blue, green, purple, yellow, black, and white. So I'm just gonna, oh, well, you have to like open, oh, you have to open them like that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna try these on the paper. Okay. Well, that's really pretty, and that was crimson. I really like that. That is really pretty. Let me see if I can get my lid back on. Y'all, Bandit is meowing like nuts. Alright, so there's one. Gotta grab my whole brush set here. Because it's gonna be a lot easier to do that than... Okay, ooh, dang. That one just like it spat out at me. Look at this brush. So lost most of its bristles. That color's really pretty too. Yo, look what happened to my brush. It like lost almost all its bristles. What the hell? Okay. Next is yellow, but here's the red and crimson so far. Looks really pretty. Ow. Okay. Did I not? There we go. Okay. Yellow was a little hard to puncture open. Cause like they come with like the built-in thing that you pop. Alright, here's yellow. I mean, it's not bad. It's like a mustard yellow. I am not gonna lie, that is mustard yellow. Pop that in. Green came out really easily. Okay, that green does not look the same as it does on the package. So here's green on the package. I will show you green on the paper because this is like almost like obnoxious Easter green. See? It's like obnoxious Easter green. Okay, now the blue looks really pretty, so let's do this. So that is blue. And let's see how it looks on paper. Almost looks like that watercolor I used. So there's blue. It's really pretty. Here's purple. Purple is eager to come out of the container there. Just like popped out. Alright. That needs to go in there. Purple on its own is really pretty. I mean, you would have to like lighten it or darken it a little if you wanted it to be a darker purple, of course. But like you wouldn't have to darken it necessarily, like a whole ton. Like if you wanted it to be a decent shade darker, you just need a little bit of the black. That looks really pretty. Alright, so there's the black. And now it's the white. And then I'm going to make an art piece using the pastels and the paint. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that went well. So the white was eager to make its appearance on the paper because it went bam. So there's the colors of paint. White is at the very bottom. So here we go. I'm going to try my best to make an art piece here using the pastels and the paint. So I'm going to do my best. I'm not going to use every color. I am going to use a few though. So, oh, well that went well. Okay, so I'm going to use the green, obviously, because I thought that one was the prettiest color. Okay. So I'm just going to shade this in. This almost looks like, you guys know like the old 7-Eleven green that they used for their logos and stuff? That's what this looks like. Add some of this like purple to make it look like 90s Taco Bell. Because that's what this is starting to look like. Okay. So, we've got that. We're gonna add some purple right up here. And we're gonna try and fill in the paper with shape. So let me show you. So that's what I have with the oil pastel. So what I'm gonna do is wherever there is the black line that I just drew, that is going to be filled in with paint. So I have no idea what color I'm going to use yet, or colors I should say, because I'm going to select 3. Let's see. Let's do green, purple, and blue. So let's put some green right here, and I've never really used acrylic paint, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I am a little nerve-wracked about this. Yoink, yoink, skadoodle. Anyways, while I'm painting this piece right here, I do want to say my next couple videos are going to be about Saturday's protest, so get ready for that. Just because I am very, very in tune with the world, and I am probably, well, actually, technically, I am going to go. So, yeah. I am going to try and take pictures, though, like I did the last 2 times. Just because it's nice to see people come together to speak about the injustice going on in our country. So, yeah. But enough about that for now. I have plenty of time to make my other videos on it and my new art pieces. Okay, so we've got some more blue coming that way. This blue is super pretty. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I don't want to lighten it or darken it. So, like, I'm not going to add a shoot ton of blue, because I do want to save room to add purple. So, here we go. I'll layer that down there. And then, put the lid back on. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now, I probably should have grabbed a bigger brush for the purple so I could blend it in, but you know what? This is fine. I shall make do with what I have. You know, never mind, I'm gonna need a bigger brush. This has, there we go. That is much better than trying to paint. Now, this one has blue on it, but that's fine. Just like trying to blend them anyways. So, there's that. Alright. Alright. It actually looks kind of cute. I like it. It's abstract. Now, I'm going to show you these again. These are the oil pastels. 15 pieces, art skills from Dollar General. $5 acrylic paint at Dollar General, the Art Skills brand. And it comes with a built-in mixing palette, if that is your jam. But overall, I would would say they're pretty great. I like them. Worth the price.